Good morning, everyone.
Good
Krista
morning.
and I are having a great Saturday morning. We are doing bacon. We are doing waffles. I already previously made earlier this morning, I made a coffee cake, which, let me see that bad boy.
It is good.
Look at that.
And it's gluten-free.
Look at the, it's gluten-free. These are so yummy.
For those who have to do gluten-free, I wonder if we could show the box. Do we have an extra box in there?
You know what? We probably do.
Excuse us while we're just waking up and kind of getting going. Jay is the breakfast guy in our family.
Yeah.
And we don't get to do like a big old
That was my
breakfast
last
very
one.
often. But
That was my last
that
one.
was the last one, or we could have showed you what it
Yep.
was. Maybe next time, maybe we'll link it or put the description of, I think it's like Newtson or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll put it, but it's gluten-free and it's really, really good.
Yep.
So,
We're gonna crank up some bacon.
ooh.
So hopefully you can hear us over the of the griddle.
Yeah,
So
but Jay is the one that cooks breakfast if we do like once a week maybe, or lately we haven't done this in a while.
yeah,
Because we've been so busy.
yeah.
But Jay's the one that does that unless it's a holiday.
And then Krista takes over for the holidays.
Yeah, but I usually just grab my cup of coffee and I sit down and stare into space while he does this.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'll just do that while you talk.
Hey, you know what? It's all good. This is kind of our shalom day, our morning. We just relax. We talk about life in general, how our week went, which you guys already know by now from all the other Saturday videos that we do. Yeah, we just enjoy our day. And it's really nice actually.
Yeah, and I need a day off.
Yeah.
We haven't had an official day off in forever.
Yeah.
Because although we'll change and not do, like, also for so many days, really long days,
Yeah.
but lately, even our days off were a yard sale or planning a barbecue for the neighborhood. That was really good, guys. That was so
Yeah.
much fun. We had so much fun with our neighbors.
Yeah, that barbecue was great, and we decided that we were going to do pork loin kebabs. So that's what we did, and they turned out really good. They tasted just amazing. Krista marinated them in her secret marinade sauce, and that was just off the charts. Good flavor,
Which
you know?
we haven't pulled out that marinade for probably 30 years. Like,
Yep.
we did that when we were first married and lived in California.
Yep.
And when we had some birthday parties for our kids and had all the family over for a barbecue, somebody had given me that recipe. And then for some reason, through the years, we haven't done kebabs in years. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what if we did that one recipe?
Oh,
And I found it. It was way back in the back of a book that I had kind of found. And if anybody wants that, let us know and I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, it's
the
so
recipe.
good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Really good.
So that was good, except for that we couldn't find gluten-free soy sauce.
Nope.
But now, I mean, we could get it, we just couldn't get it fast enough. We just
Yeah.
found it on the Walmart app that you can actually have it sent to you.
Yep.
But it was going to take, we started shopping, we have to do everything like, we have to do everything like right now. Like, like I can't seem to plan ahead because life is too overwhelming. So usually it's like the day before and I'm like, well, we're barbecuing tomorrow, we need to marinate something.
Yeah.
And so we're out shopping for it the day of or the day before. So
Yeah.
they couldn't get us the gluten-free soy sauce in time.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, we just, you know, you kind of, when you're, whether it's food or plans or whatever, you kind of just And with me being the free spirit, obviously the free spirits out there all over the world know that when you're a free spirit, you just kind of go with the flow. You just make adjustments. It's like, no big deal. You know, there's no plan. There's no, you know, you just wing it. You know, which
Well,
is fun.
because life has been so busy, I've had to be more of a free spirit because I can't plan anything. I gotta just kind of pull it together
Yep.
right before. So, but I needed.
You're like on my page. That's scary.
Yeah, become a free spirit
Yeah.
slightly.
Wow, 2 free spirits. Can you imagine how much fun we'd have?
I'm more of a planning free spirit.
I know, it's like weird. You can do both now.
It's just, maybe now it's like a procrastinating planner.
Maybe that's what it is, procrastination. All right.
Procrastination.
Maybe that's what it is.
But we really need a day off. We need a day that,
Absolutely.
you guys, do you have a day where you don't have to engage your brain and you have, see, like I can't even think right now.
Well,
my
it's
brain
It's Saturday morning. I mean, who really, wakes up Saturday morning with, the bugle blaring, charge, and here we go. You gotta have your coffee, you gotta have some breakfast. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't eat breakfast, but breakfast is pretty important. So, we've been eating breakfast more and more lately. But, yeah, you gotta have time to wake up.
Yeah.
You gotta have time to spend your morning together, doing the devotional together, praying together, spending good quality time together. That's the best part of it all.
Yeah.
And not burning the bacon is always a plus.
Yeah. What if you burn the bacon in front of everybody?
No, I'm not gonna let that happen, so I'm gonna keep turning it until I get it.
I would say, can I
exactly
help?
how I want
But
it.
I'm kind of
No.
enjoying. No?
No.
I can't help?
No, I got this. Come holiday time, like Christmas and Thanksgiving, then you can do your thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's when I make like
You're good.
mimosas,
Oh yeah.
and I make sometimes I'll make cinnamon rolls. Except for this year was bad because we had found out 3 days before Christmas that you were intolerant of gluten.
Yeah.
And then so I tried to make gluten-free cinnamon rolls, and they never rose, and they flopped. Ooh, look at that, guys. I'm going to drop it. Isn't that good? That is a gluten-free waffle.
Yeah. Yeah, on top of gluten-free coffee cake, we got gluten-free waffles, so.
Yeah. So some of these things are good, but I can't do cinnamon rolls. I haven't found a recipe for gluten-free cinnamon rolls where they'll actually rise and...
I think I found, what brand has, check this out. This brand right here, I don't know how you pronounce it, Chaby?
Show it on close.
Chaby, we'll
That's
edit
a pizza
flip that
dough.
around. That's pizza, but I'm almost positive that I saw, maybe I'll look for it, on my pictures on my phone, but I'm almost positive that I found the one for cinnamon rolls. Just this company, but cinnamon rolls, yep.
Well,
Look.
So that's my big thing that I do every Christmas morning is have
Cinnamon rolls.
fresh squeezed orange juice and homemade cinnamon rolls. And I do them in my bread machine. And this year was a big old flop.
Yep.
We had the orange juice. And
Orange juice is good.
then sometimes I'll do like one of those, I don't know what they're called, where you do all the eggs and
The omelet?
it's like a giant omelet in a pan, but for everybody to do. It's like a casserole. I like to do that. But I just pull that out once or twice a year because it's too much.
It's a lot of work.
It's too much.
It's like so much for shalom.
Yeah.
Can't have peace when you're trying to make this monster of a
Meal.
casserole thing, yeah.
And breakfast is hard because everything is ready all at the same exact time, and it's like it feels panicky to me.
Yeah. Breakfast is a harder one to do,
Yeah.
for sure, but I mean, it's still okay. This is turning out really well, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. So.
What's your favorite breakfast food?
Mine?
Yeah.
The coffee cake.
Coffee cake?
Hands down, coffee cake. I love bacon, which, I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't like bacon. I know there's a few people out there that don't like bacon.
Yeah.
There's a few people out there that aren't allowed to eat bacon. But, bacon's good. I really, really like that coffee cake.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. It's a great breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
It's got all your vitamins and minerals, like it has your eggs and your gluten-free flour.
You want to show them that?
I already showed them that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
See, I'm
You
tired.
need more coffee.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
Hey, set the coffee cake down and back away from the coffee cake.
I'm so tired. Oh,
Ooh.
you almost lost a piece of bacon. Woo,
That
that
was
was hot.
close. I know Alexander would have liked that.
So, are you looking forward to having a day where you don't have to do anything but just sit and stare at a wall or something?
Today is going to be good, yeah.
Because I'm tired.
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice to it's nice to have a little bit of a break. Anymore you get so busy during the week, whether you guys are at work or whatever, and you know as well as we do, sometimes it's nice to just rest. You know? You like that waffle?
That was really good.
You like that waffle?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's really good.
I'm glad you like that waffle.
Thank you.
There's some bacon here too with your name on
Woo!
it if you want some bacon.
Yeah.
However
But go
you
ahead,
want
I
it.
interrupted you.
I'm just saying that, you know, everybody needs to not be a workaholic. And it's also, you know, as far as marriage-wise, you know, it's harder on your marriage when you both...
Sorry, my chair squeaks.
No, that's okay. You're... It's hard to spend time together when you're both working if you're workaholics. And, you know, it's good to make a point in taking a break. And I'm not saying take a break from your marriage. I'm saying take a break together from the busyness and just hang out. And if you don't do breakfast, then do lunch. If you don't do lunch, then do dinner. But just, you know.
Take a day where you don't have to have your, I think that was my biggest thing is, we used to always have to be up at 4:30 for your job.
Right.
And so we weren't getting much sleep. And then the last 2 weeks, because of the garage sale and because of all the events we had going on,
Yep.
I started getting up at 4 and 4:30 for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that just has worn me out. And I've been trying to sew more because I got behind because of all the things we had going on. So.
And the funny part is she's a morning person. So for her to be exhausted getting up at 4:30 in the morning surprises me, because usually she's wore out at night. She doesn't want to stay up late, watch movies or anything. So that's interesting to me that she's getting wore out, getting up so early, because she is a morning person. So
now I'm more worn out in the morning and in the evening. I'm just worn out.
that's hilarious.
I got a good hour right there about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. That's just like that sweet spot, and then I'm done. How about you?
At least today you.
Yeah, I'm
We're
just
able
gonna sit around and go slow today to try to recoup my brain from everything.
For me, I mean, mornings are good. I've been spoiled with having this hiatus and being able to just take a break and get up about 7:30 or 8 and slowly wake up instead of startled by the alarm clock and then scramble to get dressed to make it to work on time. To not get written up or fired. So yeah, it's been a lot better. I still have a list of things that I want to do every day to get done. You know, I started doing the pergola in the backyard now, so I'm working on that. I don't like how tall it is, so I'm gonna cut that down shorter. But it's turning out well.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I get it all done,
Lumber
it'll look
prices
good.
came down a little bit.
Yeah, it did. It did.
We were waiting for that.
Yeah. The prices seem to be about a quarter less than what they were even a month or 2 months ago. So that works in our favor for doing the pergola. And I wanted to really get that done for Christa because she wants it to be so welcoming and inviting in our backyard. And we have our patio, it's in, but I think, you know, getting the pergola done, it's just going to make it that much better. We're going to grow grapevines up and over the top, and so it's very like Italian looking, very welcoming. And this is smoking like a sieve, so I'm going to turn this off and unplug it. But anyway, yeah, it's nice to just have some relaxed time, you know. But I really am, you know, this coming week I want to get that pergola all done. So that's the goal for next week, is to have the pergola completely done.
That would be nice. Get a little shade coming in my studio window, because in the afternoon, especially when I'm meeting brides, that happens to be when the sun is just hitting right into that window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
So, are you going to do some of that today, Saturday?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to work on it today, and then our son's going to come over and help me, so that's good. I'm going to try to get that done, or not done. I'm going to try to get a lot of it done today, but next week I'm going to be working on getting, you know, even more of it done. Hopefully finished next week. There's just a lot to do, which is good, I guess.
I'm really blessed that you are a little fix-it man or a little handyman, because that stuff, just trying to hire that out would be so expensive. So I appreciate the fact that you have done all that to try to keep our costs down, but also make our living just a nice little oasis back there.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be really nice when I'm all done. I just know that when you have somebody do it, it's like double the price of whatever the materials are, because they have to charge, you know, obviously they have to charge you the labor, but I mean, for the price to be this much for the materials, products, and then it's this much again for labor, that can get very overwhelming. And at least with me doing it myself, with the help of my son, it's more doable, you know. It's more
it'd be nice to have
achievable.
It'd be really nice to have the shade back there.
Oh yeah.
Especially if we have another summer like we did this summer, next summer. This was a really extremely hot summer.
Yep.
And now I'm finding every sweater I can, especially in the mornings.
We're having really weird weather lately.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes from, you know, 113 down to 50 overnight. And then you're wearing sweatshirts in the morning and sweaters and
well,
it's crazy.
I had to so we're trying not to turn on the heater in the morning, but really you got to layer in the morning. It's only getting down like 50, but when you've had such hot summers, 50 feels very cold.
Oh yeah.
In the middle of winter, 50 is like a spring wonderful day. It's funny, it's all relative. But here after a really hot summer, the 50 feel a little cold. And the other day I had a bride meet me early in the morning for her appointment, and I went out there and I was like, I gotta turn on the heater. So in the studio for the very first time, I turned on the heater.
And it's gonna get, I mean, as fall gets gets here, it's going to be better actually for you and for us for cost, because
Mhm.
we're not going to have to heat the studio and cool the studio that much. I mean, winter we'll have to heat it quite a bit.
Yeah.
But we get that nice little break in the fall, which is nice about Idaho is we get the 4 seasons. You know, we get spring, summer, winter, fall, or spring, summer, fall, winter.
I do
I
love
can get it
that
in the right order.
until midwinter when I've had enough.
Yeah, winter's more of a harder one because you're either, if you don't snowboard or ski, then you're stuck inside. You get kind of cabin fever, but you always get to look forward to spring, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I love spring, summer, and fall. So.
And I'm kind of, this will be my first winter. I don't have to go and commute.
Yeah, so you'll be able to just walk right out and not slip on the ice and and slide right to your studio door.
Yeah.
And open it up and go in.
I don't mind snow if I don't have to drive in it. So I might actually like it this winter.
I think that's everybody's take on it.
It's
I love snow if I don't have to drive in it.
So I don't mind it if I can just watch it from my window, but as long as I don't have to drive in it. That was when I wake up in the morning and go, oh,
well, I remember.
Snowed.
I remember when Christa used to have her bridal shop, and you know, if it snowed really bad, I'd have to get up at dark 30 and go shovel the snow at her shop, and clear the sidewalks and throw ice melt down. So when she got there, she wouldn't have to hassle with it. And then there was some days I wasn't able to get up early enough to go do it, and then she had to do it.
Yeah.
And that's hard on her and her back, and you know.
Or we'd have to do it all day long, you know, as it was coming down every hour.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, now she won't have to shovel anything. I mean, I'll have to shovel the patio, but once I get the pergola up,
it's going to be so
it'll
nice.
shelter it a little bit there too.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot less to shovel. But anyway, that's what we got for you guys today. I know we went down a lot of bunny trails, but
yeah, that's how we talk.
Yeah. We're just all over the place, but we like visiting with everybody. And
yeah, thank you for having coffee this morning with us.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a wonderful Saturday.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really nice.
Yep. And until then, this is Jay and Christa helping you say I do forever.
Bye, everyone.
See
Have
ya.
a good Saturday.